15 haunted celebrity mansions Hollywood never wanted you to see. Hollywood is known for its glitz, glamour, and luxurious lifestyles, but behind the sparkling facades of the world's most famous homes lies something far darker. These are not tales spun for thrill seekers or ghost hunting shows. They are accounts of real tragedies, chilling encounters, and lingering spirits trapped within the walls of celebrity mansions. Some of the most famous stars who once called these estates home left not just their fortunes behind, but also, perhaps, their souls. Tonight, we're stepping past the velvet ropes and manicured gardens to explore 15 haunted celebrity mansions Hollywood tried desperately to keep secret. These are homes where murder, misfortune, and unexplained phenomena have left permanent imprints. From ghostly apparitions and unexplained cold spots to voices echoing in empty rooms, each mansion tells a story that goes far beyond the silver screen. 1. The Beverly Hills Murder Mansion, 1050 Cielo Drive. The address itself has become synonymous with horror. On August 9, 1969, actress Sharon Tate and 4 others were brutally murdered here by the Manson family, turning what should have been a luxurious Beverly Hills retreat into a site of unimaginable tragedy. Before the murders, the Spanish-style mansion boasted panoramic views of Los Angeles and had housed celebrities like Candice Bergen. But after that fateful night, the energy of the home changed forever. Staff and visitors have reported hearing muffled screams, whispered pleas, and sobbing coming from empty rooms. One security guard recounted, "Tough guys who weren't afraid of anything refused to enter certain rooms. They couldn't explain why, just that something felt wrong." Perhaps the most disturbing sightings are of a pregnant woman in a nightgown, believed to be Tate, standing silently by windows or the very spot where she was discovered. Though the mansion was demolished in 1994 and replaced with a new structure at a different address, paranormal activity reportedly continues, from cold spots that move through rooms to the persistent feeling of being watched. 2. The LaBianca House, 3301 Waverly Drive. Just one night after the Tate murders, the Manson family struck again, targeting Leno and Rosemary LaBianca. Unlike 1050 Cielo Drive, this house still stands, its unassuming exterior belying the horrors it witnessed. Residents have reported walking into rooms that feel like frozen ice, shadowy figures appearing in peripheral vision, and whispers that abruptly stop when approached. Phantom smells of metallic blood and a sickly sweet odor are said to appear suddenly, focusing on specific areas before vanishing. The house's dark history has made it difficult to sell, with many buyers backing out once they learn its past. Paranormal experts note that this mansion doesn't merely remember tragedy, it seems to replay it endlessly. 3. The Pickfair Estate, Beverly Hills. Once Hollywood royalty, Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks created a social hub at the 56-acre Pickfair Estate, hosting celebrities from Albert Einstein to the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. After Pickford's death, subsequent owners reported persistent paranormal activity, particularly following renovations. Actress Pia Zadora, who purchased the property in 1988, claimed that ghostly footsteps, slamming doors, and phantom laughter made the mansion unlivable. The main presence was thought to be Pickford herself, appearing in a flowing white dress. Even after the original mansion was largely demolished, reports of cold spots, mysterious smells, and apparitions continued, suggesting the spirit was tied to the land itself, not just the building. 4. The Harry Houdini Estate, Laurel Canyon Boulevard. Houdini's estate was already a place of mystery, filled with secret passages and hidden rooms. After his death in 1926, his widow Bess held annual seances, attempting to contact him beyond the grave. Though no coded messages were ever received, many believe these repeated attempts created a permanent paranormal presence. Subsequent owners reported locked doors opening on their own, objects disappearing and reappearing, and faucets turning on without explanation. Around Halloween, caretakers claimed to see Houdini himself, dressed in early 20th century formal wear, silently observing before vanishing. Here, the line between illusion and the supernatural seems impossibly thin. 5. Nicolas Cage's La Laurie Mansion, New Orleans. Built in 1832, this French Quarter mansion was the site of horrific acts by socialite Delphine LaLaurie, who tortured and killed numerous enslaved people. When Nicolas Cage purchased the property in 2007, he reportedly left within a few years, possibly due to the overwhelming paranormal activity. Chains rattling, blood-curdling screams, and apparitions of injured people were frequently reported. Some workers claimed invisible hands touched them while renovating the mansion. Phantom smells of burning flesh and decay appear and vanish suddenly. Cage's brief ownership added a modern chapter to the mansion's haunted history, highlighting the persistence of evil long after its original perpetrators were gone. 6. The Ozzie and Harriet Nelson House, Hollywood Hills. Known to millions as the idealized perfect family, the Nelsons' home concealed restless spirits. After Ozzie's death in 1975, new owners reported the clacking of typewriters that no longer existed, Harriet's humming in empty rooms, and the scent of Ozzie's pipe tobacco. Apparitions of both Ozzie and Harriet were seen repeating their routines, as if still performing for an audience of none. Temperature drops of 15 to 20 degrees, doors opening on their own, and persistent feelings of being watched made the home's supernatural energy palpable. It's a rare haunting that blends nostalgia, domestic life, and chilling presence in a uniquely American way. 7. George Reeves' home, Benedict Canyon Drive. The death of Superman actor George Reeves remains a Hollywood mystery. Subsequent residents have reported a persistent cold spot at the foot of the stairs, shadowy figures in mirrors, and phantom blood stains appearing exactly where Reeves was found. Paranormal activity intensifies around the anniversary of his death, leaving tenants feeling a man of steel never truly left the house. 8. Marilyn Monroe Brentwood Home. Monroe's modest Brentwood home, where she spent her final days, is reported to be haunted by her lingering presence. Mirrors and windows reflect fleeting images of a pale blonde woman, electronics turn on and off at 3 a.m., and phantom smells of Chanel No. 5 perfume fill empty rooms. Visitors report waves of inexplicable sadness or anxiety, believed to be emotional imprints left by Monroe in her final troubled days. 9. Rudolph Valentino's Falcon Lair, Benedict Canyon. Valentino's short-lived estate continues to resonate with the spirit of Hollywood's first male sex symbol. Staff and visitors report seeing a dark-haired man in 1920s attire, ghostly laughter, and the steps of his phantom Doberman. Female visitors occasionally feel a spectral touch on their hands or cheeks, while the scent of 1920s cologne fills the air. Even after the original mansion was demolished, paranormal activity persisted, suggesting a strong attachment to the land itself. 10. Bela Lugosi's apartment, Harold Way. Lugosi, forever tied to Dracula, seems to have carried the role into death. Tenants report a tall figure watching from doorways, the smell of pipe tobacco, and lights flickering without explanation. A deep Hungarian-accented voice whispers, "I am Dracula," as though he continues performing his iconic role long after life. The apartment's haunting mirrors Lugosi's inability to escape his cinematic identity. 11. Liberace Mansion, Las Vegas. Even beyond Hollywood, Liberace's flamboyant Las Vegas home retains his performative energy. Phantom piano music, glowing figures in sequin clothing, and scents of candle wax, perfume, and champagne appear unexpectedly. Cold spots, electronic malfunctions, and the sense of being watched create the impression that the show never truly ended. 12. Paul Bern House, Easton Drive. MGM producer Paul Bern's Spanish-style mansion has hosted a history of tragedy. Bern's mysterious death in 1932, followed by 2 subsequent deaths on the property, has left residual hauntings. Residents report gunshots at the time of Bern's death, whispering voices, sudden cold blasts, and apparitions in period clothing. The house seems to hold a perpetual shadow, absorbing the pain and confusion of its dark history. 13. Griffith Park Curse Mansion, Glendower Place. The December 6, 1959, murders committed by Dr. Harold Perrill's son created a home frozen in horror. For decades, furniture, decorations, and even wrapped Christmas presents remained untouched. Visitors report cold spots, ghostly figures, rotting floral scents, and a pervasive sense of dread. The house's long period of abandonment amplified its haunted aura, making it one of Los Angeles's most notorious paranormal hotspots. 14. Madonna in Room 609, San Luis Obispo. Built on the site of a brutal murder, Room 609 of the Madonna has attracted numerous celebrities seeking its haunted thrill. Guests report lights turning on and off, invisible hands touching them, and apparitions in white nightgowns. Messages appear in mirrors, electronic devices fail, and the room's temperature remains chillingly low. Despite, or because of its reputation, Room 609 remains a magnet for thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. 15. Cecil Hotel, Los Angeles. The Cecil Hotel, now rebranded as Stay on Main, has become synonymous with tragedy. Serial killers, mysterious deaths, and inexplicable phenomena have plagued the building for decades. Guests report shadow figures, whispers, invisible touches, and lights turning on at 3 a.m. The hotel's walls seem soaked in sorrow, creating what many consider the ultimate haunted Hollywood location. Even after renovations, tools vanish, temperatures drop dramatically, and the sense of unseen observers persists. Hollywood may be the land of stars and glamour, but these 15 haunted mansions remind us that tragedy and mystery lurk just beyond the velvet ropes. Behind the luxurious facades lie restless spirits, unsolved mysteries, and energies that refuse to dissipate. In these houses, history and horror are inseparable, leaving an indelible mark on everyone who dares to enter.